Well, after I made like about, I think 4 or 6 videos this week, I got exhausted from talking, you know. I just got exhausted because I'm also very upset, you know. Um, I try to explain at least as far as I can and as far as I'm able to explain what is all about, but I got to the conclusion that it's not happening to everybody, and people are not going to understand that. And I'm going to be struggling alone for the rest of my life because authority don't want to accept the idea that stuff like that happen. Law enforcement don't even understand what is it, or understand and been told not to take care of it, or management is the same thing and security is the same thing, health department is the same thing. Basically, they're ignoring the issue. I don't know how to say it in English, and I don't know how to say it in Hebrew, that they are blasting my head 24/7, and they're getting away with it, and they're putting innocent people to do it. It's mean they're putting innocent people who did no wrong to nobody. Like they're in duty to do that, to blasting an innocent human being head to death. So I don't know where to turn. I don't know where to turn. I figure out that if I put an attorney or lawyer, they probably shut him off. They don't let him take care of it. If I go to get some advice, they probably go to come up with idea. Basically, what I'm trying to say, there is an agenda that running a smear campaign, I think my gut feeling telling me something to do with Moroccan Jews in Israel. Yes, I know I used to say that Russian Jews involved. It's not that I wanted to blame all the world and to be a clown of the town. Now, this is not my attention. Okay? This is not my attention. I have a family called Maxine family that live above me. They start with everything. I think they orchestrated, or at least they are part of it, who is, I think, running some kind of human trafficking, human identity theft, or racketeering, or some type of human trafficking. Now, people think I'm talking because I don't have nothing to do in my life, just talk and blame people about everything. But this is not the truth. Since when somebody can bless somebody's head, blessed, 24/7, around the clock, 360-degree around the clock for years and years and years and years and years and years. Since when those things are right? Since when? Since when? Since when to do that to a human that is alive? Bombarding and bombarding and blasting and blasting and blasting. Since when a person, a crook or criminal or whatever the hell they are, can do that and getting away with it. Since when? And like I say, because I am in the past, I was complaining to authority, to FBI, to the management, to everybody that, and I explained it a few times in the other video, that when I turned to the FBI, like I think it was 12 or 14 years ago, I don't remember exactly, the person who took my case and listened for an hour and a half what I'm saying, week after, he was no longer working in the office. And the same thing with the next one, when I called and I told them, listen, I talked with such and such person, his name Alan from the FBI, and I told them my story and blah, 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 blah. The next things when I wanted to talk with him, they say he's no longer working there, and the same thing happened the next time, week after. When I talked to somebody, week after he didn't was... Basically, you got the idea? If you didn't, so I'm sorry that I'm even speaking about it. Well, authority no, because officially I have a charge against the upstairs neighbor that was bombarding my head for years and years and years and years and years. And somewhere, it's been written somewhere, if it still exists there, but it's been written somewhere. It's officially in some type of paper that I told them that she's stomping on me, she's harassing me, she's bombarding me, she's blasting my head forever and ever and ever and ever. And they use the Cold War, Soviet Union Cold War tricks. Something to do with noise, something to do with water, something to do with stomping. Those are the key words, and something to do with radio frequency. Now, with the time, I figure out that there is a hoopla. It's like an agenda. It's like a smear campaign. It's like probably 30, 40 people attending and everybody taking his turn. When I'm not here, they open the door and take stuff and take bags and take, like somebody give them the right to do that. It's my personal stuff. It's my own personal things. Can you imagine that, let's say you have medication and you have personal item and you have documents and you have your picture and you have your art and you have whatever, clothes, whatever, shoes, whatever, and somebody sneaking, systematically getting inside and taking a bag from it from time to time? Just think how that feel. Just think how that feel. I'm not talking about there is no privacy. I'm not taking there is no day that I'm taking a shower and somebody is not freaking whispering and saying stuff to tease me. What I'm saying, I'm looking at it this way. This is not the way I grew up. Even that I came from Israel. Yeah, I came from Israel, but my family, they was a very, very good family. It doesn't matter what the community believe. It doesn't matter how much Orthodox Jew was around us. It doesn't matter how many extreme right wing was around us. That's not my point. My point, I came up from a very good family. They turn to be like everybody all of a sudden become like freaking KGB and Shin Bet and Shabak and FBI and whatever the heck they are, they become. I'm not imagining that. I'm not. And I'm not freaking delusional. For people who is not experiencing theirs, of course it sounds like from other planet. And it is sound like from other planet. But because I'm going through that, It's real it can be. I don't know. They use some things from the ancient time, and I'm talking about ancient time. It's probably from the Soviet Union Cold War system, probably from the one of those wars from once upon a time, from Stalin time, from Hitler time. I don't know, but they use some weird combination of tricks that I never saw it in United States. I remember the time that I was bragging, oh, United States, so wonderful, so wonderful. You can mess with people who is older than you. You can harass people who is older than you. You can harass people who is torturing people because you can get in jail for doing that. And here I am, all of them younger to all my children. Everybody who is doing that, they are younger than my younger children, and authority not doing nothing about it. Now, I'm saying it's through a computer. I'm saying it's through the computer. So it's non-touch weapon. It's remote neural monitoring, non-touch weapon. This is why I can put names. This is why I can say exactly who is doing it. I feel that it's the upstairs neighbor. My gut feeling telling me it's the upstairs neighbor. But why I'm hearing my sister's voice? Why? Because she wants to drive me crazy, and she uses a computer that the radio frequency can hear and put other people's voices in her computer, because I'm freaking bionic woman now, so I can hear from far away without hearing aid or whatever that thing's called. Now, where you turn? Where you turn? One time, it's happened to me once upon a time. I don't remember if it was a government or it was the mayor or it was... I don't remember. It was a long time ago when all this torturing and abuse started. I had a chance to go either the mayor or the government of the office in the city county. I think... I don't know. I don't remember if it's the mayor or the government in downtown. And I tried to tell him about that, but from some weird reason, when I was waiting to talk with him, they said that he needed to go somewhere very quick. It was an emergency call that he needed to leave the office immediately. So I saw him walking there in the office, but I couldn't talk with him. I'm talking 14 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't remember. It was like many years ago. Basically, what I'm trying to say is like that. When there's abuse and this torturing and this remote neural monitoring start on me, I went to few places to place a complaint. I back then it was different management. I went to the management and I placed a complaint. I went to the FBI and a place and complaint. Unfortunately, those people no longer working there, you know. You never understand why, you know. And I placed a complaint and I put officially in writing that the upstairs neighbor doing something really weird, that it's contain abuse and harassment and blasting and stomping. And I did it twice. I did it in 2009 and did it in 2011. I know when I see racketeering. I know when I see human trafficking. I know when I see identity theft. I know when I see harvesting dealers. I know when I see it. And there is a smear campaign against me. And yes, there is 30 people, 30 to 40 people participating. And some of them, they're probably from church, some of them probably from the Jewish Federation, some of them probably, they ask them to attend that, participate in Israel through the computer. I believe my sister in it, my sister-in-law in it. I believe some neighbor in it. I believe some people from the management in it, even that it's happened with completely different management back then. They're continuing abusing and harassing and torturing me. They're continue on and 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 on. And you know what? What it does to me, I tell you what it does to me. It's spinning my head, it make me dizzy, it make me disoriented, it disturb me very much. It distracts me very much. I'm not able to sort stuff because the distraction and abuse and torture. It's weakening me, extremely weakening me, and I know it because when I used to take a walk, I used to have full energy, high full energy. Now when I walk like a freaking 90 years old woman, because they suck your energy. They tamper with your nervous system, they tamper with your DNA, they tamper with your face. If once you used to be pretty and nice and cute and big dimples in your cheeks and when you smile, you light the room and all these things, forget about it. Since the abuse and torturing, everything become down. You can't smile when somebody whispering and arousing you when you are watching freaking TV or doing something or going to walk or doing grocery. They don't respect a space of people. They don't respect a human being. They don't respect. And I'm a citizen of United States. I know I have accent and I know I came from Israel, but I'm freaking citizen of United States. That's not fair to do that to human being, period. I don't care from where they come from. And I did like 3 or 4 videos previously. They was so long I couldn't even upload them. I wanted to upload it to my phone and then to YouTube, but I freaking couldn't because it was too long. I couldn't sleep all night. And this is not the first time. This is the gazillion time. Stuff like that, they are not allowed to happen to human being. They're doing it more than 5 years. I'm talking years and years. I recall 14 years, but I believe it's 24 years they're doing it to me. 24 years of misery. Put me down. I don't know how they do it. Molecular radio frequency, app, computer. I believe it's something to do with radio frequency. I believe something to do with antenna. I believe something to do under surveillance. I believe something to do with camera and surveillance. I believe my sister in Israel have something to do with it. I believe my sister-in-law have something to do with it. I believe people doing smear campaign around me and basically making joke of me when I'm freaking suffering here and dying. I don't think there is somebody who can fight that. I don't think there is somebody who can fight that. I believe whoever tried to fight that end up either being shut off, probably being killed even. Probably they shut them off. They blackmailing them. They put some stuff on them, like they said they are sex offender, or like they said they are criminals, or like they put something on them. Even that they was the best innocent people on face of earth, they put stuff on them. I'm drinking water like a camel because they are drying me. if they can play with my brainwave, they can play with my freaking nervous system. They can play with my DNA. They can play with my bones. They can play with my ears. They can play with my head. And probably even worse. I don't even want to say the word heart. I don't know. The other day I saw an interview with some rabbi talking if they want to mess with somebody's head and they want to mess with somebody they don't like, they send molecular. I have a hard time saying that word. Molecular or something like that. Some type of chemistry, something to they aim it to the target individual head, and they can do it from far away or through injection or something like that. I don't know. I know one thing. One time in 2009, all of a sudden, I'm not from a person who drawing or painting and writing and just say whatever it is. Knitting, cooking, crocheting, painting, drawing, everything. Since I was a child, I was like that, okay? And all of a sudden, one day, I'm waking up and I couldn't even freaking make a line. All my body was shaking, all my nerves like shut off and like blacked out, and like I froze. I couldn't even make a line. I said, dang it. I can't even freaking write my name. Then I knew that something happening, and they did something to me. And it's funny because it was few days after I rushed to the hospital because I had a huge fight with the upstairs neighbor. It's maybe combination of trauma, breakdown, and some injection to the body, and some they filled me with like freaking ton of potassium because they say I have a potassium deficiency and my mineral is way down, and I freaking lost all my liquid in my body, and so on and so on and so on. But how come that all that's happened to me when the upstairs neighbors stomping and harassing and torturing? It's like a combination of different things that's going on. That my body been dried, and I had that potassium deficiency, and I had that low, very, very low mineral and vitamin in my body and stuff, and so on and so on and so on. I just don't know where to turn. Don't know where to turn. Don't know where to turn. With all the smart people on face of earth, they're freaking attacking leaders. They're attacking leaders. Even leaders, just leaders, not able to talk. Leaders can't talk about issues like that. Those diplomats with the Venice syndrome, they was lucky that I was talking about it, because it's happened that they couldn't function. All of a sudden, they knew that there is something artificial that's attacking them. That's what's happening to me. But they're doing it 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, with sonic, with noises, with blasting, with just... you know what? As a person who was in a high school and hated chemistry and hated physics, I don't even know the terms. I don't have a lot of knowledge about it. I don't. The only knowledge I have is from what I'm experiencing. I was a failure in chemistry and physics. I don't understand those things. Those stuff, I never understood them. And now here I am talking about all this crap when I don't even freaking know about them. I'm talking about them because I'm experiencing it. My head checking. I was so freaking stable that people was jealous of me, how stable I was when I'm taking picture and when I'm drawing. They used to say, you're so stable taking a photo, and you're so stable when you're drawing. And here I am, my body shaking like a leaf. Now, if I was a millionaire or billionaire, I understand they want to suck money from me, but I don't have none of those. I was able to open a fundraising to support this cause and to find out why people doing it and who they are, and fight it. Fight it. But I don't even freaking know how to do that. I never had patience, and I never was concentrating on stuff, and I never was able to have discipline in a project or stuff like that, because the distraction, non-stop. Disturbing. It's very, very, very quiet neighborhood, extremely quiet neighborhood. But they're sending that sonic on me. They're sending that, like when they send to animal who they don't want them to get close to the grass or close to their garden. That's how they do it. It's the same trick. In this case, they're doing it on human. Last night I couldn't sleep. A night before. I'm talking years and years. I'm not sleeping. And all of a sudden, once in a while, I'm waking up around 11 and 12, and I say, what the heck? What's happened? Because I'm not sleeping. Those treatment, or whatever the hell they call it, therapy, treatment, whatever it is, it's very, very, very damaging. It's damaging way, way, way more than helping. I don't know how to yell that, and I don't know how to scream that, and I don't know how to say it. When you're bombarding and slamming and blasting a human head more than few years, you are basically hammered his head to life. And they're doing remote neural monitoring for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. And the other previous video I mentioned 100 times, I am sure my ex-husband fact is dead. I'm not going to talk more than that because I'm sick of talking about it. Because I don't believe I have enemies. And if I have enemies, I don't know them. Besides the weird stuff that's going on with mobbing community, that disgusting things, they're not even freaking legal in the United States. Some of them from Panama, some of them from Colombia, some of them from South America. They don't have even legal paper. And you see them like groups and groups and groups of people taking stuff, bringing stuff, changing stuff, exchanging stuff, giving that, taking that, stealing that, bringing from here to there, from here to there, from here to there. Yeah, Chabad and Kabbalah involved. They're the one who running that crap. From here to there, from here to there, and you see them taking packages and bags and this and that, and everybody bringing something and everybody donating something. This is why when I'm getting out, taking a walk or going a few days, my camera telling me, I don't know how they say it, but they see emotion when I'm not in the house. I don't know how they, the surveillance camera saying it, sending you a message that they indicated that there is emotion in the house. How it can be emotion in the house when I'm not there? That's my question. I'm telling you, in million years, I didn't believe I'm going to say stuff like this about America, but I'm actually not talking even about America. I'm talking about Israelis who running it. Stupid, lunatic, tralala, cuckoo, who's trying to help one each other, to screw one each other, because they're screwing me. So they're helping one each other and donating things, and in the right wing, the extreme right wing, saying, oh, it's for poor people and from donation and this and that and this and that and that. Yeah, what about me that you guys screwing my life here? They screw my life so bad that I can't even freaking stand. I don't know. I'm telling you. If a person going through that and is not getting upset, I say it again, if a person going through all that and not getting upset, something wrong with the person. Of course I get upset. Of course I get paranoid. Of course I get upset. What do you want me to smile at them when they're freaking screwing my life? They empty. I'm saying empty. My children, they're working day night. They're working in a computer, all of them with degree, okay, with some type of college degree. They're working on computers. And they empty them from everything. How they do that? Like a friend come and say, "Oh, you don't need that. You can sell it. You know, those clothes, they're very old. You know what? You can sell it. Oh, you know what? You can donate it. Oh, you know what? Come on and I'll help you." And they're emptying 3/4 of the room. You know how many times they did it to my children? 100 times. 100 times. It's funny because I don't give stuff to people because I feel like it. But here it is. They went through my children to take and suck the bones from them. Everything that they had, everything. If this is technology, if this is computer, if this is phone, if this is all type of things that they have before, like freaking shoes, all type of shoes, all type of clothes, all type of things. They're buying shoes for freaking 150, 120, 180, whatever, then the cost of the shoes. The next things, where is that pair of shoes? Oh, I donated, I have too many. What? You can't freaking leave the human alone with his own crap, with his own stuff? Just leave them freaking alone. You don't need this computer. You don't need this chair. You don't need this cabinet. You don't need people coming like playing friend and they say, "Oh, this cabinet is just in the way. Oh, this chair is just in the way. This computer, you don't freaking need it." Guess what? Since then, they lost everything. And I'm seeing it and I can't freaking talk. When other people pampering their asses with stuff and buying and getting and stealing and mobbing and taking from there and taking from there and taking from there and taking and screwing this and screwing this and screwing this and screwing that. My children in the room empty and empty. They don't have nothing. Each one of them like have a few miserable shirts, few miserable pants, maybe one chair, bed, and like little freaking nightstand. When other people building their home and building their collection and building this and building that and building this and building that. But I'm going to a different direction of stories now. But my things is it's being abused non-stop, blasting my head, blasting my head, blasting my head, blasting my head. My brain can't take it anymore. My body can't take it anymore. My head can't take it anymore. I know that they're doing it. I know that. I'm not an idiot and I'm not stupid and I'm not 100% not delusional. You know what? If you ask me, I'm not even a freaking doctor or nurse. If you ask me that remote neural monitoring, if it's been abused and if it's being used and if it's being overused and if it's being abused more than certain years, like 3 or 5, 4 or 5 years, all doctors and all nurses need to be in jail. Because those methods need to be banned from the face of earth. Doing experiment on human body, doing experiment on human brain, doing experiment on human DNA like they're rats, like they're animals. Well, they finish all the monkeys, they kill them, they explode their heads. In Mazor, thousands of monkeys, their head been exploded. If you don't believe me, go and do research, okay? Now they're doing it on human. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have no freaking right to take over my brainwave. That's it. And I have the right for privacy. I have all the right for some privacy in my life. And they took it away from me. I know it because I hear the transmitting. That's it. That's against the law. I'm taking shower and I hear whispering in my head. That done with remote neural monitoring, with non-touch weapon, with experiment, some type of harassment and torturing. Non-touch weapons. And that need to be banned from face of earth. That's what Hitler used to do. That's what Stalin used to do. That's what all those sadistic leaders back then used to do. And they're doing it on me. Non-stop. 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 24/7 around the clock. 24/7 around the clock. For years and years and years and years and years. And if you don't believe it, don't believe it. I don't care. I know what I'm going through. And again, I'm not imagining that. That's it. Enough, it's enough. I'm not your freaking clown. I'm not your freaking entertainment person to make your life happy to see me miserable. Yeah, I'm serious. What do you think? In subject like that, you want me to joke with you about? I can't joke about it. I used to love to laugh. I used to love comedy. I used to love stand-up comedy. I used to love all those things. All that, it's gone. They took it away from me because my freaking ex-husband fact is dead because he's freaking running away from the mob. Because he's freaking heavy gambler who owned them gazillion of dollars probably. So why they're not looking for him? Why they're looking for me? I didn't see this freaking man for 25 years. I didn't know what the hell he did with his sister in Florida. I don't know what he did with his sister in New York. I don't have a clue what he did back then. The only thing I know that he was a very, very heavy gambler. That's the only thing I know. When I say heavy gambler, he was sleeping there on the chair that he was playing. So why they're torturing me? I don't have nothing to do with him. He went with his life. I went with my life. I care about my children and raise them. He cared probably how to screw my life. Him and his sister and my sister-in-law. I don't know how long I can talk. Now it's more than 43 minutes. Again, I'm not going to be able to upload this to YouTube. Because everybody who can hear it is just freaking going to be depressed. Because it's a freaking depressing subject. I like to travel. I like to take a ticket to fly there and here and do stuff, take a walk, have fun, draw, paint, fun stuff. But they turned my life to hell. They made my life pure living hell. I don't know what the universe need to do about it, but they need to ban that method. The remote neural monitoring need to be banned. need to be gone, disappear from face of earth. People who is doing it need to be punished, go to jail forever for 600 years for doing that. I never snoop on people. I never spy on people. The only thing, from time to time, I look through the blinds because I don't want some creature come and mess around with whatever, you know. But this is the only naive things that I do. But I don't use technology to spy and follow and track and monitor people, because it's not interesting me to do that. I don't like it. I don't like to spy on people. I don't like to snoop on people. I don't like tracking people. I don't like monitoring people. I just don't like it. It's disgusting in my eyes. It's disgusting. And some people doing it 24/7 around the clock. I don't know, because they speak Hebrew. Hebrew. I hope I spell it right, but because sometimes the text doesn't say what I'm saying, you know. But what I'm saying is they communicate with me in Hebrew. If they care so much about me, why they hurt me? If they care so much about me, why they abuse me? If they care so much about me, why they're torturing me? If they love me so much, why they're harassing me? Why they're cyber blackmailing me? Why they're cyber ransoming me? Why? If you care about me, why you are harassing me? If you care about me,